Yes, people, I'm always trying to hit you with stories and motivation. I got one for you today. So let's fast forward, just back to the future. Let's rewind back to 2018. I'm still on the block, yeah? I'm still doing Stevo The Madman things, but I'm still well on the block with the man, them Alta AR, like I'm there, right? And one little time, as I say, I'm chilling in the car park and I end up getting introduced to a guy called BR. And he was a proper roadman. I'm on about the things we were talking about wasn't nothing to do with entertainment. That's how we got introduced and whatnot, right? And in the middle of this introduction, my guy A, he says, BR, like he spits, he's good at spitting. And me with a Snapchat at the time, I'm always giving someone the opportunity. So this guy BR takes the stage. When I start filming him, my jaw drops. I can't believe this brother here is doing what he's doing with that amount of talent. And I'm not joking you. If you remember me putting the guy in the car park and he was like a J Hus, but he was on his own thing, to be honest with you. And everyone, it mashed up, it lit up my Snapchat at the time. And everyone was saying that this guy is going to go far, man. I remember even saying, I want to start a label just so I can sign this guy. That's how much I rated this guy anyway, yeah? Well, fast forward to now, this guy BR that I'm mentioning, you might know him as Backroad G, yeah? Backroad G, man. So, yeah, I remember meeting him in the car park a few years back. In fact, check this.
Stevo The Madman, they're the flesh.
To the label. I ain't got a label yet.
He says, fuck a label.
So I end up giving him a shout out. My numbers them times, not much has changed. So he gets a lot of love. I tell him from the start, make sure, bro, you start your own YouTube. It doesn't matter how many people watch your first video. It doesn't matter. Just start your own shit from now. And he listened. And the reason I tell you this story, because I'm just so proud of him, man. I'm so proud of him because his new album's out now. I'm going to put all the details up, and I want you lot to support it because this guy's come from the mud. Yeah? He's super talented. When you talk about talent coming out of the mud, like this different, authentic talent, this guy is it, man. And what you see him now, as you could hear from that video, that's him. We just needed to market it right and get his head on straight, So I'm just so proud of BR. And not only that, what makes him different as well is from the first day I met him and gave him that shout out, he done this message.
Right, man, got big up Stevo The Madman still. You get me? One of the realest brothers that man's linked up with in this thing, Hey, man, big him up, like that, yeah? Big Stevo, I'm gonna give you a new nickname, Stevo,
So that was after the first night. And usually what happens with these artists is when they're struggling and no one's pushing their shit, they are your best friends. Yeah, and they'll tell you everything, right? And then they make it a bit and then you start seeing them knocking with other people. Then they don't remember you. Happened hundreds of times, right? But whatever. But not BR. BR's just done a tune with Jay-Z. And what did BR do? So now, he's doing soundtrack music for the new Idris Elba film. He's on tracks with Jay-Z. He's had underground bangers with PA Salute. He's on the way, bro. But no, he still turned back and remembered the people from the start, which is unheard of, bruv. Many people don't come back and remember the people from the start. That's why I love my Spartans and I'll always hold them dear to me no matter how far I go. Like my Spartans, I remember the days when I was crying, you know what I mean? So, and it's very, very important to remember them days, man. It's easy when people are cheering you on. You go and look at BR's comments now. Everyone's cheering him on. But when you really need cheering on and getting lifted out the mud, you get me? So I'm glad he remembered and it just shows you the sort of person he is. What a guy, man. I wish him the best of luck, even though he doesn't need luck. He's super talented. Know what I mean? He just needed the platform, man. So yeah, his new album is out now.
Don't look back, cause a young boy quiet, and I make that slap. Rebellious are my ancestor. Queen spends couple months with their life pass. My Niger girl from Manchester. Girl I can't FaceTime, cause I like her. Cause enough is enough. My family, my gen, my what, my killie, enough is enough.
See level, see level, see level, see level. Take it on Dana, get, see level, see level, see level, see level. To the book, Ghana, get.
You wanna know why this rhythm here is mad? Because BR and PA are both Spartans. Separately, PA is my Spartan as well. You get me? That's my family. My family. Hey! My family. Gee! Oh, that the man, them doing well, man. Proud of the guys getting out the mud. Trust me, it's not easy, yeah? But it takes a lot of sacrifice. You get me? And a lot of turning blind eyes to temptation. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So I see anyone watching this, let's go and watch them man there, boy. Watch myself. Watch a lot of the guys that have been doing something different that they shouldn't have been doing. That stopped that. Put their ego in check. Went broke for a little bit. And now they're successful.